Claire, I hope you made it here.
Thank you, but let's say that this isn't the usual me trying to clear the game as soon as possible in the fairest way as possible. What I'm going to do is just do a stupid meme run. And there goes the meme run.
This is not how I imagined my first day.
Yep. Okay, let's start all over again.
Claire, I hope you made it here. exactly how I pictured breaking this in. This is not how I imagined the first day.
Yeah, I'm not gonna play fair with these guys. Let's say that I'm extremely annoyed at their stupid behavior on the other runs on Twitch. So I'm just gonna blow their fucking heads up. Seriously. I'm not in mood right now, so I need some catharsis. Well, I'm going to pick up the Magnum. If I'm going to play in the most unfair way possible, might as well play with style. Yeah, fuckers didn't pick me up in the best mood possible.
Hello? Is anybody here?
Yeah, definitely I'm not in the mood.
better get moving.
Yeah, definitely not in the mood. I think you guys never see me complete this puzzle at all, because for one thing it takes a lot of time, wastes a lot of time to be solved, and second of all, I don't have the time to waste if I want real good times to win the game.
This thing will be up.
That guy is a bot. Oh no, I never pick up that thing for a lot of reasons. As I say, it takes a lot of time to get solved. I don't want interruptions. Yeah, fuck that guy. I honestly don't know how many shots Birkin will need to get down, so I'm just gonna guess. Okay, since I never pick up on my normal playthroughs the Magnum, this thing has 3 upgrades. The first one is right below the stairs where I pick up the grenade, the hand grenade. Ah, shit. Oh, come on. And this monstrosity is the Magnum with the first upgrade. I mean, Jesus Christ, just look at it. If I recall, there is an actual custom mode for the real Desert Eagle, but it is not this. I don't know. Oh god. I don't have words to describe how. The word is not disgusting, it is so real. Yeah.
Somebody's watching me.
It went that quick. Just 3 rockets. Oh, and this is nothing. You should see the third upgrade, that it is literally a laser scope. Yeah, it has 3. I don't remember the exact damage formula for the rockets. It is a one shot for most of the game enemies. However, for bosses, it takes more than one rocket compared to other games that you just needed one and that's it. Boom, end of the game. And true to the original game, Resident Evil 2 does not feature an infinite Magnum. Now, if somebody wonders, Ada's model is up right here, above the ceiling. I saw a video yesterday regarding the limits and up boundaries of the game, and turns out that Ada is above the ceiling. The Ada's model is above the ceiling, so as soon as the cutscene triggers, Ada will appear. Reminds me. Another thing, on these.
Hey, I don't believe it. A real human. Hello, human.
Oh no, what older games did
No,
is that the damage was
of course I am.
as a fixed number. So let's say that
Hopefully somebody's dinner by now.
one of the bosses in the original game, in the first game, let's say that the boss had 700 HP. The Magnum dealt 150 HP, 150 damage per shot. So you have more or less calculation on how many bullets you needed for the boss to die.
Sorry, I can't do that. I have to
There's also another calculation that it is regarding the splash damage of the grenades. So it is the center of the explosion plus the surrounding the area of effect, the AoE of the explosion.
You need this! Just get me the fuck out of here!
On that specific scene, the model of Mr. X, it is behind the wall. It is not the arm. Mr. X is right there. And after that, it disappears completely.
Who is that?
It's just me. So we can put that thing away.
Oh, another thing regarding Mr. X in the game. You see, you can hear the steps of the guy when he's chasing you between rooms and the whole police station. Well, it turns out that the game is not faking those steps while it follows you. It turns out that Mr. X is actually searching for you. When the rooms are loaded, which is a couple of rooms depending on your location, what it does is that Mr. X is following that path. For the rooms that are not loaded in the game, well, within your reach, what it does is Mr. X teleports. Yeah, poor bastard. In the original game, the poor guy had more screen time. I'm going to pick up this one because I want to try something. Do not let the cat eat the headphone cable. Believe me, you don't want to do that. Oh, on. Ah, come on. When did you spawn it? Retard. Jesus. My God. Okay. Just a little misstep. On that part on the helicopter, what Mr. X does is that it has. Yeah, since. Yeah, I didn't tell that zombie because I forgot to barricade those windows. If you don't barricade those windows, you have one zombie that does the spawn there plus that one that supposedly spawns on the first round. Well, on the A scenario, that zombie's the first one that opens the window, and the second one that I shot in the head, that's the second one if you don't kill that first one. On the A scenario only. The B scenario actually is good to know that the two of them spawn on the same area. Now it gives me more reason to barricade those windows. But yeah, regarding Mr. X on that scene where it lifts the helicopter, what it does is that it has two spawns. The first one is when you open the door, after you put down the planes surrounding the helicopter. That's the first spawn, and the second spawn is when you cross that area, when you cross the part around the corner to activate the event. So the whole thing regarding Mr. X is open the door, first spawn, and the second trigger of the event is that Mr. X will move the helicopter.
I don't have to write a report on this.
Okay, whoa. That was stupid. It was really, really stupid from my part. Anyways. Okay, we have everything we need. We can walk off free from this part. Oh, I forgot the flashbang. Okay.
Is that the intel you needed? Well, what exactly are you looking for?
More info on the people responsible for this mess. Work out. Going through that gun shop looks like the only way. What a mess. Heard of the Umbrella Corporation? They're a pharmaceutical company secretly making bioweapons. They have a virus. It turns people into indestructible monsters.
That explains the horrible things I've seen.
And that's why
The rocket didn't collide with the building. Shame.
Based on what you've said, the sewer seems fitting.
If
Gee, thanks. Can't imagine a real scientist being down here.
if an object has that kind of behavior with the environment, that means that the buildings over there are not solid objects. They are just images, which is pretty good because they look good.
Jesus! That an earthquake? What the hell? Again?
it's not too late to turn back.
No chance. You're stuck with me to the end. Holy shit! Chew on that, you overgrown son of a bitch.
Leon, up here.
What the hell was that?
Just get up here. Say I didn't warn you.
You said the virus turned people into monsters, not reptiles.
Fair point. I'm just impressed you made it in one piece.
Yeah, never go to the middle. Always stick to hug the walls. It's kinda dumb, the controls during the chase, but once you get the wing of it,
So let me get this straight.
it becomes a habit to hug the walls on this game.
Our military? Somebody else's?
Believe it or not, there is a 90% chance in the whole game that hugging a wall will save your life in a lot of situations.
Scary as that alligator was. And that is far more dangerous.
Good lord, I can't stand that.
You can run, Annette.
Okay, the game glitched right there.
It's secret weapon time.
Ah, stupid. Okay, for a gun that has one of the highest critical rates in the whole game, that was really stupid. Probably it is not 100%. Probably it's just around 42% critical chance. The game has like 5, 10, 25, and 50% chance of decapitation per shot. At least when it comes to handguns. For stuff like magnums, like the magnum, the shotgun, and yeah, pretty much that's it. Those are 100% chance of decapitation.
Got you now. Always been good at running, Annette. Bravo. Gonna burn you alive now. You'll never get your filthy hands on Chi. I'm not the only one after it. You realize that.
And you won't die alone.
First, second, and the final third.
She's doing.
Visitor clearance confirmed. Your ID is authorized until October 1st. Please return before you escape.
Not gonna happen.
Ada? Where are you?
Okay, so we are going to leave a couple of stuff. It should be enough. Okay, on this part of the game, you usually see me pick up the flamethrower. But ironically, the rocket launcher also deals fire damage. So in this case, the second fight with Birkin will not be that difficult or that needy of that weapon in particular. Where's the other guy? Don't tell me that I kill it. Oh no, it's not that. Now it is. One shot.
Cable car. Interesting. Where'd she go?
You also never see me pick it up from this locker or anything. I just take up the shotgun shells
I'm coming, Ada.
near the chair and call it a day. Just because I hate this guy. I need to bind my account again with the game because I don't know what happened, but I had it bind with my PlayStation Network, but suddenly it stopped giving me the challenges, and then I saw and it said that my account was not linked with my PlayStation Network account. So one of these days I need to fix that up. Oh yeah, I forgot the powder. Here we go. We're going to wait for this guy to come down. There we go. Whoo! What an annoying fat boy. Yeah. Woo. Oh, this is another example of the resets between rooms. As you can see, the burn marks on the G mutant are no longer here. That's because I entered another room and the game resets even the textures on the corpses. So it does not only affect stuff like the enemies or the AI of the enemies, It also affects the textures, even on the dead bodies. Well, everything is dead in the game, but you get what I mean by dead body. Now, another thing, none of the G mutants are loaded in that area until I come here and go down.
Worse.
This is the trigger event to spawn the G mutants. Now, one thing. This guy needs to go. The second one. This is because I want the Magnum rounds. Oh yeah, that applies to this gun because this fucking thing is just hideous to look at. I mean, just look at it. I swear to God, this is not how the real the custom gun of the Desert Eagle looks like. This is like the love child of a hand cannon and a competitive revolver. One of those hunting revolvers that you see on the Smith & Wesson 500. But yeah, you don't see this shit on a Desert Eagle. Not this ugly. And the scope takes the cake on looking terrible. Well, it is useful, but it looks like a hybrid between a sniper rifle. Between a sniper rifle and a mini shotgun. Jesus Christ. I can show off the model after I'm done with this run. I can try the Leon A run if you want. But in general, the Magnum is one of the most crazy looking guns in this game. Because the other ones have like a little bit of respect from the original sources to some degree, but this one definitely looks like it belongs to a video game.
Okay, almost there.
Yes, that's one of the reasons of why I believe that the gun was modeled that way. because Airsoft and Resident Evil go hand in hand. If you see a gun in the games, you have 100% chance to see that model as an airsoft gun. But they're extremely expensive. I see them in like what, $60? Oh yeah, but regarding that is that the franchise has been, well, it's actually one of the most respectful in terms of portraying the guns. Well, in a sense that the models look really well detailed compared to other games. Like you see before Call of Duty, well, Call of Duty 4, this game was, well, the franchise was one of the few that took the time and detail to put the guns in a really, really beautiful state. And don't move, motherfucker. Jesus.
Now I got you. Let's hope that's the last one.
Yeah, in the original Doom, the shotgun was a toy gun. A toy gun that I don't remember if it was Romero or Carmack, the one the one that got it from Walmart.
Where'd you get that?
This may be a one-way ride.
This train is bound for Nest. Do not exit until the final destination. For your safety, stand clear until the doors are fully open. For your safety, stand clear until the doors are fully open. For your safety, stand clear until the doors are fully open. Enjoy your visit.
I think mothers should do that, but they are right now making Claire a whore as much as they can. To be fair, they are making too many modes regarding Claire and make her look like with giving her skimpy outfits as much as they can. I mean, I'm not against that, but there is a lot of stuff that you can do with that game, especially if the game is this easy to modify or to give mods without any kind of resistance from the game itself. I mean, the basic mods exist, like a more realistic. No, more realistic. No, it is.
Dr. Lee, your presence is urgently requested
Okay.
at Chief Hotline.
Yeah, Leon and Mr. X, the speedo that they have, both of them. Ugh. There is a mod for the good old buddy Ricardo Milos. Okay, there is two yellow powders in this area. We're going to get rid of this guy first, and this other guy as well. So you can see the rockets deal fire damage. They can one-shot the IVs, that's good enough for me. Okay, perfect. And 2048. Yeah, that's it.
Dispensing.
There's a ton of mods for Mr. X. There is one that replaces Mr. X with Albert Wesker in the final fight on Resident Evil 5, the Ouroboros Wesker. That one looks pretty cool because it even replaces the sound effects with him screaming Chris every minute or so, more or less.
Adjust amount of solution to match cartridge capacity.
Come on. There was another for Claire. That one was my favorite, where it replaces Claire appearance with Regina from Dino Crisis. Do not doubt that there is somebody thinking of making Mr. X become a manlet. I swear to God, I swear I did kill you. Oh, there was another. Never mind. Wait, no, there is 3 yellow powders in the game in this area, so I need 20 in my pockets right now before I continue.
Welcome back, Dr. Lee. You have 5 new messages.
Ugh. Who left the freezer open?
Whoops. That was not supposed to happen.
Dispensing solution.
Okay, that should do it.
That did the trick.
Now I can get rid of these guys without any much problem.
Have dispersed a dangerous position without authorization.
Hopefully the G sample's up here.
Okay, now it's time to combine. I did miss like what? Another 2 bottles of yellow powder. No, just one yellow powder bottle. That one was located right at the sewers when I go for the rock block. But yeah, that one is not that important. You can pass the game without it. It's not that needed. This thing and this. That should be it. Oh, there's a lore explanation for that. You see, the Umbrella Corporation has an extreme doglish control over the politics on Raccoon City. Even Ada acknowledges that right on the sewers that the Umbrella Corporation controls Raccoon City. So in this case, what had happened is that the directive paid the chief of the police, Ryan Irons, to keep his mouth shut, and every single person that had a little bit of curiosity regarding the lab below the police station.
Class A breach detected. Lab quarantine until target is neutralized.
Oh.
Target has been neutralized. Ending quarantine. Attention. Unauthorized removal of a level 4 virus detected. Facility lockdown. Initiated. Self-destruct sequence will begin when lockdown is complete. Service lift is now operational. Of a level 4 virus detected. Facility lockdown initiated. Self-destruct.
We're talking about bribes. Yeah, I'm not overpowered with this thing and this thing. Oh yeah, they're extremely selective with their employees. And also there's another thing regarding the Umbrella Corporation. Or one, most of their employees after the Umbrella trials, right after the whole thing with Raccoon City happened, on the Umbrella trials, what they did is that some legitimate employees didn't knew about the corporation and their ties with bioterrorism and biological weapon research. Some of them really were working for the Umbrella Corporation as a normal employee. They ever showed that had a job on a really important company and got paid well. And that's it. They didn't know anything behind the doors stuff, all the bribes, all the killings, nothing at all.
God, is this a fucking joke?
Until detonation. Attention. Self-destruct sequence initiated. Use the simple.
And yeah, that's why on Resident Evil 7 you see a blue umbrella. The blue umbrella are those employees that gather together and say, okay, we work for Umbrella, and without knowing, well, as a collateral damage, we also were part of the corporation. So even if we weren't part of the whole situation or part of their plans, they did some damage some way. Maybe like a little bit of guild complex. So they created the Blue Umbrella as a private military corporation, as a PMC. And that's it.
You have arrived at the bottom level.
Nothing but headshots, dude. Also, regarding the Chinese manhwa, I wish that thing was canon because they had some really cool concepts like Birkin, Mr. X, and Nemesis exchanging fists, or Leon fighting a special liquor that was the most dangerous liquor in the whole arsenal of Umbrella.
Want more bullets? Be my guest. Come on! Want some more?
Oh, 110, nice. Okay, now let's try a meme run on Leon A. Let's not use the rocket launcher, let's try with the Gatling gun. Seriously, I just unlocked the limited weapons and never used them at all. Not even the handgun. The unlimited handgun, the Beretta M92.
You all right? Don't move. I'll be back now. Freeze! I'll shoot!
Attention all citizens.
This is out of control.
Yeah, man, never. Might just press the trigger and enjoy the bullet rain.
Shit.
Run.
It's everybody. But we turned.
It actually makes me wonder what's the damage output of the chain gun.
There
Well,
it
the
is.
Gatling gun.
The station.
I know of most of the weapons, but I do not know of the infinite ones. The rocket launcher is not a 100% kill on bosses. You need a couple more hits to actually kill the kill. Testing that on Birkin will be unlikely. Okay, so let's see.
Is anybody here?
Just in case this one.
Jesus.
Open up! Hurry! Open up! Open this goddamn door!
Oh my god. Okay, they're a one shot. That settles down.
Jesus! They're everywhere!
Okay, this is a fun weapon. This is a really fun gun.
Know what starts this?
Let's see what other stupid shit we can do with this thing. Alright, let's see.
This is not how I imagined it first started.
Okay, I'm not even aiming to the enemies and they're getting killed anyways. Yeah, poor Leon. This is his first day at the job. The first things he needs to do is to do zombie cleanup, which is shit. If you have the kind of shit that only helicopters. Okay, this is fun.
What in the...
Leon, it's Marvin. I need you back here ASAP.
Are you okay, Marvin?
I've got something to show you. It's important.
Copy that. I'll be right there.
We're gonna try to pick up the Magnum again. still find extremely funny those loading screens. When that happens, it means that you're proceeding incredibly faster for the game to load the events.
Surrounded by zombies. Marvin, do you copy? Marvin! Damn it.
Okay, so we are gonna have to wait for this guy. This. Yeah, we're not picking up the shotgun. We're gonna have to put all our chips with the Magnum. That will be for later. Okay, so this is a zombie that bit me on the other run. Motherfucker. Oh well.
Son of a bitch.
Make sure they stay there. Okay, that was a weird behavior from that guy. But anyways, one less thing to worry about in this game. Okay, for this one was fish, water, and I forgot the third one. Where is it, the water? What is the goddamn water? Oh no, it was scorpion and then water. Yeah, there we go. Oh my god. Lost too much time fucking around. Oh yeah, I'm done with this part. Ooh, okay, that's an interesting question. No, there was no big contest There's a lot of speculation that Wesker liked girls that young. Well, Wesker was 36, 37 years old around the Arclay incident. Rebecca was just 18. She just graduated. She just was graduated from college. Snake. And no, Snake wasn't this thing. Was nope. Oh, it's not the maiden face. Okay, there it is. There we go. No, but officially there was nothing big regarding the picture. If I remember well, Camilla didn't give any kind of explanation regarding how the hell Wesker had a questionable picture of Rebecca sporting a teeny tiny basketball outfit. So yeah, for me, the reason why Wesker had that thing is because Wesker liked young girls. And let's be honest, Rebecca is an attractive girl. Even in the new movie, the CGI movie Vendetta, she looks good. Really good for her almost 35 years old age around that time.
What the? No choice. Gotta take it down. Somebody's watching us.
That's a really hot cannon right there. Jesus. For a machine gun, this thing packs a punch. Then again, we're dealing with military grade caliber compared to the other machine gun that I have, the MP5, with unlimited ammo. We're not gonna give Leon the chance to finish off the one-liners.
Hey! I'm not done talking to you.
This guy before I forget. So So yeah, killing these guys will make no sense at all. Because even if I kill them, and you will see I will do, will blow their heads off. The thing is that they have like 1 HP, but it won't matter because the game will reset their locations and they will get up during the event where I open the door. Well, when I restore the power, they get up. So in order for me to not even bother with these people, well, just to put an example, that I'm going to kill them. Each and every single one of them. I think that's it. Yeah, more or less, that's their only purpose or existing. But other than that, it's just a waste of bullets. The first time I thought, okay, I'm gonna kill these guys, and when I restore the power, probably I'm not gonna have to deal with them, and I can pass to the middle of the area without any kind of issue. Well, guess what? The game will reset their locations, therefore you are not allowed to have fun. Now, what was the switch combination for the A scenario? I think it was this. No. Ah. No. Oh. Ugh. Where's the dog? Jesus Christ! Oh man, poor thing. Okay, the game is acting strangely for my taste because that kind of things happen when you're playing the game the way you're not supposed to. Well, the devs did not intend you to play the game. Just in case, we're going to bring this up. Yeah, like that. It tends to behave like that. Okay, I'm gonna have to clean this area. Unfortunately, because I'm going to have to go back from here. There we go. Need to clean this part. Will be an easier road to pick up the box and the magnum. But other than that, really considering getting the magnum right now. But anyways, let's try. Let's see how much time I waste compared to from the A to B scenarios. Okay, I'm not gonna use the minigun here because I have to deal with the liquor. So instead of dealing with the liquor, I'm going to pull that up. I'm going to bring this to one with me. And being honest with you, I don't want to deal with liquors. They're incredibly annoying in this game. Now that I think of it, the original game had two variants of the liquors. One that was the original ones, the pink ones, and there was another one that were the green dark ones that were incredibly more aggressive and resilient compared to the others.
Better get moving.
The remake, what it did is that they got rid of them. However, they make their normal liquors act like the enhanced versions of the liquors.
I'll stop this, Lieutenant. Promise.
Bastard.
This thing will stop.
Oh, I'm actually glad they didn't add the crows. Neither. And the spiders too. Fuck the spiders and the crows. They were pretty annoying in the old game. And to be honest, they were like in like 2 rooms. One where you encounter Mr. X and the helicopter, and the other room where the one that passed, the other room that passed where I modified the direction of the water pump. Those were the only 2 locations in the whole game where you had to deal with the crows. And as for the spiders, they were like in 2 rooms in the sewers, and that's it. I don't know why people made a big fuss about, oh no, the spiders are gone, this game is shit. Nah. They got rid of from really annoying enemies that did nothing to the game than, well, exist. Instead, they revamp a lot of enemies. The zombies in particular are way more resilient. The IVs now are a threat. In the original game, they were just another annoying enemy that dealt poison damage, and that's it. And the G mutants in the original game, there were a one-time boss, and that's it. And it was a pretty mediocre boss. You could use just 3 acid rounds, and that's it. The goddamn thing is dead. They also got rid of the moth right on the lab. They got rid of that boss as well. Okay, I forgot this one. Wonder if I can cross here. Okay, I can. Good. Right, and I think I'm taking the easy route to the stars room. This is like a 3-minute walk. So yeah, 3 minutes compared to what, like 2.5 from the B scenario. And this is pretty much what we are going to pick up. The Magnum itself, it's okay. Okay. Yeah, that should be it. Oh yeah, the flash grenades. Okay, good. Fuck you. Man, what the fuck? I hate dogs. Jesus Christ. Ah, man. Okay, fortunately there is a first aid spray opening little Ben's prison cell. The ones on Claire's scenario are way more bearable than these guys.
What are they after? That's not good. Give me a break.
Okay, wow. Alright. Terrible performance. But anyways, they have healing items on the box. Should be able to pick them up. It will be pretty intense if they make a DLC with a difficulty that is a real survival mode.
Is that the intel you needed?
In the original remake, they had this difficulty that
What
was
exactly are you looking for?
hard, combined with the boxes no longer linked with each other, so you have to know item management for once, and the other thing that you needed to know is which box to use constantly.
Heard of the Umbrella Corporation? They're a pharmaceutical company secretly making bioweapons. They have a virus. It turns people into indestructible monsters.
That explains the horrible things I've seen.
One of these days I need to say for the original Resident Evil remake and Zero, they had some really good gameplay mechanics to speedrun and exploit.
Based on what you've said, the sewer seems fitting. Gee, thanks.
It was on your first playthrough. The map actually shows you the contents of each and every single one of the
Sewers
boxes.
are run by the city. How could they have a facility without the authorities knowing?
That was like a little bit of an advantage in the game.
Jesus.
Okay, I did have healing items. Good. But regarding that mode, it was pretty fun. Uh, the important thing about the original remake is that there is most of the key items that you find are specific for certain situations. So let's say you solve a puzzle, but you don't grab the key item. You leave the thing for later. So let's say within the first half of the game, you don't pick up that item, but on the second half you will need it. So you just need to pick it up, and that's it. You have to do that procedure with the rest of the items in the whole game. You need to know what to grab, what to not grab, on what time, and on what situation you need to grab the items, because that helps
Chew on that.
to not rely a lot with the item boxes. Yeah, you need to do a lot of thinking, a lot of planning on the go. It is a little bit of a headache to deal with that kind of situations, because you have a playstyle. Let's say, okay, I pick up the shotgun, and that's the only weapon that I'm going to use in the whole game. Okay, the game allows you to do that, but there is a couple of things you need to know. For one, you need to leave the shotgun in some situations to grab some items, because the game will not allow you to continue if you have a weapon.
So let me get this straight.
And most of the times, if you are on that mode, is that you're not going to shoot any single bullet at all.
They don't sell the monsters. They sell the viruses that make them.
It's an extreme combo between knowing the placement of the enemies and how to dodge them. Overall, it was like it was easier, normal, hard, and hardcore. And after that mode, there was another even more disgusting mode. There was the invisible enemy mode. Every single enemy was invisible. You cannot see them. You could not see them.
Secret weapon time.
And that invisible enemy had, yeah, the shadows and the reflections help you, but there were some areas that didn't have any of those, so you pretty much had to deal with a couple of invisible zombies. A strategy for them was to pick up the defensive items, like the daggers, and in the case of Chris, the grenades. So you had more or less an idea where the enemies were. Okay, no headshot, bullshit. Okay, this guy's crawling. That's good.
Got always been good at running.
Oh, I forgot. The real survival mode also deactivated the automatic aim. So you have to deal with zombies on close quarters in order for every single one of your shots to land on them. Ironically, okay, Ada's Mauser, well, the handgun has a 35-36% critical chance compared to Leon and Claire. Leon has a 10%, Claire has a 25% of critical chance. But in theory, the Ada segment is meant to be passed as soon as possible, as quick as you can. You're not intended to kill every single one of the zombies there. Theoretically, Ada's handgun is more powerful than the others, if the critical chance happens. Otherwise, nah, that thing is as powerful as throwing a stone to an iron curtain.
Visitor clearance confirmed. Your ID is authorized until October 1st. Please return before this date.
Not gonna happen.
The only handgun that I can actually tell you that it is one of the most powerful ones is the one that Honka has, the MUP. That one is actually a powerful handgun. From all the runs that I did on the first Survivor,
Ada, where are you?
let's say on 10 runs, on 6 of them I had a critical headshot on one zombie with handgun only.
That's a pleasant smell.
On the sheriff's broom, it is, let's say that the fourth Survivor has nerfed guns compared to the originals. One example of that is that Kenda's shotgun is way weaker compared to Leon's and Hunk's shotgun.
Cable car. Interesting.
Another thing is that the sheriff has way too many weapons to choose while doing that mode.
I'm coming, Ada.
Oh man, today has been a day full of surprises. Good God. Okay, let's kill that guy because I'm not in the mood to deal with really stupid people, really stupid enemies. Oh no, I mean that a friend sent me a link. For those who don't know, I also like Monster Hunter, so in this case, one of the spin-offs, the one from China, Monster Hunter Online, which was developed by Tencent in cooperation with Capcom, it's going to close their servers on December the 31st of this year. So this means that the game, after 4 years, it's now closed their doors. And with that, the end of an era, because that game was one big ass mess. And I mean it was a real mess.
Oh my god. This is getting worse.
Yeah, the China one, but let's say that that game was really with a lot of issues. Also, if you remember, on the B scenario there was a zombie right here that spawned from the water. That one is not present in the first round of the game. And also from the first round you only have to deal with this guy. There was on the B scenario another zombie right that door right here. However, on the A scenario is no longer present, which is good because we can do this mind-numbing puzzle as quick as possible. Huh. I completely forgot the solution for the puzzle on this board. Let's see which one is it. Okay, from the B scenario, the A one, the queen goes here, if I recall. Have to take up the bishop. Have to move this guy. Put it right here. I don't remember if the rook was in the middle. Yeah, the rook was in the middle. The king was here. No, the king was not here. The bishop was here. And the king goes here. Okay, there we go.
Okay.
No,
Almost
the
there.
game didn't have. The game had like good seasons, and then suddenly it decided to murder the whole meta and start to shit on the player base in general. If you didn't pay for certain items, you were not allowed to continue with the game, with the end game. There we go. Yeah, and it was riddled with glitches. It just looked nice, but that was it. That was the only saving grace of the whole thing. Ah, okay, good. Fuck you.
Now I got you. Hope that's the last one.
Oh, my magnum rounds. Almost forgot about them.
Cable car will take us down to Nest. The wristbands are a ticket to ride.
Nice. Where'd you get that?
Anyway, we're almost there.
Yeah, Amazon Prime shipping, motherfucker. And that's less of what the guy deserves in general. Fuck Gherkin, to be honest.
This may be a one-way ride.
This train is bound for Nest. Do not exit until the final destination.
Okay, thank God we're almost done with this run.
For your safety, stand clear until the doors are fully open. For your safety, stand clear until the doors are fully open. For your safety, stand clear until the doors are fully open. Welcome to Nest. Enjoy your visit. Our menu is designed for your nutritional needs using our latest biological research. Please enjoy our tasty selection of healthy foods.
The less I deal with that zombie, the better. Because I swear to God, I hate those guys.
Dr. Reed, your presence is urgently requested with a chief heart rate in the east area.
It's a really big chasm. Since I no longer have the rocket launcher, we're going to have to deal with these guys the old-fashioned way. Oh yeah, that is if they don't kill the architect right after the guy is done. 2067? Yeah.
Dispenser.
Imagine building that thing, Jesus Christ. I know this is one of the most expensive labs that Umbrella had commissioned, and it was one of the...
Manual mode engaged. Adjust amount of solution to match cartridge capacity.
This one's pretty straightforward. The middle one, then the little one, and then the big one. That's it. But yeah, in regard to the umbrella owners, most of them were pretty happy with this facility. That was the reason why they put Birkin as the head of the whole installation. Okay, I don't have healing items. I'll have to go to the box. Okay. Good lord. Yeah, that move, believe it or not, it actually gives you a speed boost. Might sound stupid, but you save a lot of seconds considering the amount of stairs that you have to deal with in the game. God, I hate the lickers. Not as much as the dogs, because you can evade the lickers without any kind of trouble. But they are annoying if you get caught in the middle of the worst case scenario, dealing with them, and then you get to deal with another enemy right behind them.
Cooling complete.
No, it happens in around
That did the trick.
8-9 hours
You have dispersed
in game.
a dangerous solution without authorization. Your
Oh, Resident Evil 3 takes 3 days actually. It takes September 5th, then to September 6th, and then September 7th. If I recall, that's the day that Raccoon City got wiped out from the planet.
Hopefully the G sample's up.
But yeah, overall, Jill was the last person alive alongside Carlos to get out of a hunk to get out of Raccoon City before it got turned into dust by the US government. Yeah, one hell of employee of the month because he's the last employee of the police department that escaped from the city. There was another from the Resident Evil Outbreak series. It was Kevin. He was supposed to be Leon's partner. However, he managed to escape the whole outbreak alongside a couple of officers as well.
All right.
Marvin was the last one. Well, was the only one left by his choice in the Raccoon City Police Department. Yeah, but actually Rita, yeah, she managed to escape. I think it was on the file 2, or was the file 1? I don't remember which one of the two had the police station scenario.
Class A breach detected. Flag until target is
Okay,
neutralized.
that's one I left. Okay, that was way faster compared to the rocket launcher.
Target has been neutralized.
Who would have thought that thing was it is more efficient to use compared to the rocket launcher. What kind of world we live in?
Facility lockdown initiated. Self-destruct sequence will begin when lockdown.
But yeah, Rita, I think she survived because, well, she's not mentioned, but she did escape alongside the rest of the survivor crew in one of the helicopters. Because there is a scenario on the Raccoon University where one half of the crew of the survivors escapes in the helicopter, and the other half stays to find another way out.
Attention. Self-destruct sequence initiated. Use the central elevator to evacuate immediately to the bottom level train platform. Use the central elevator to evacuate immediately to the bottom level train platform. Attention. Self-destruct sequence initiated. Use the central elevator to self-destruct sequence initiated. Use the central elevator to evacuate immediately to the bottom level train platform. Attention. Self-destruct sequence initiated. 9 minutes until detonation. Self-destruct sequence initiated.
Okay. Let's try and try something stupid.
What is it with this thing? Where did this thing come from?
You have arrived at the bottom level. 6 minutes until detonation.
Shit!
Jesus, look how they juggle their heads. God damn. Okay, that was a really close call. And that's both the scenarios doing a meme run. Yeah, almost. Extremely close call. 10 minutes more. Okay, that's acceptable. Alright guys, I'm gonna call it right now tonight. Thank you for watching. And have a nice night.